tell you that his so-called victims don't want to testify against him. Okay? So I don't know how the feds are going to really prove this case if they ain't got no witnesses. I think the only witness they got is Geronda, but they can tear her whole motherfucking story up. Yeah, so it's not a very strong case, okay? Asma doesn't even want to testify. I think she watered down her story. She watered it down. People are not taking her serious. I mean, she could have really, really collected big off of this and started a movement, but instead, she's thirsty. She's thirsty for fame. She's thirsty just for attention. And it's sad. It's really, really sad. Yeah, they love her. I mean, she only left because money was getting tight. Like, there was no money. You know, they were about to lose the apartment. That day they were moving out, she moved out. Her dad got her, 6 weeks prior to that? Yeah, so the crisis manager has literally been using R. Kelly as his, selling point. And there are about 7 families that he's collected total, I think, $1 million. Each of their cases are different. That ghost on them, okay? That ghost, and he's out here in Atlanta still selling. They can't get their money back. So they've literally gotten the FBI involved. Like, there is a tip line for him. A tip line. What is his name? Hold on. I think his name is Bill Tracy Johnson.
It doesn't take a genius. These people feel like they worked out the perfect blueprint. And as I said before, what we saw playing out with Robert Kelly was going to affect other artists. And we see how bloggers like Tasha K were being fed information by people with hidden agendas. But as I said 3 years ago, if she had checked her sources, maybe she wouldn't be getting sued by Cardi B right now for continuously trying to harass and intimidate her. On that note, tell me why, as I listen to everybody covering this trial against Cardi B and Tasha K, no one is pointing out the fact that even after she did all this humiliating things toward this lady, she then turned around and ran to the FBI and tried to get her caught up in a RICO. But if people start doing a little more reading and stop relying on people to come bring them the wine, then maybe these facts will be talked about instead of gossip.
The receipts are checking out, but if all the receipts are checking out that I'm going to put out, R. Kelly may be innocent.
Get the bag. Y'all niggas know what it is. You know we get the bag. And you know we get the bag. And you know I gets the bag. We get the bag. Look at the whip. Look at the whip. Check out the wrist. Check out the wrist. Walk in the club. Walk in the club. Already lit. Already lit. Got niggas on wait. Hold up. Hold up. Got bitches on go.
Okay, so what exactly did he tell you about his relationship with Aaliyah outside of the pins and eyeballs thing?
He told me that they were married, that she was pregnant, that they did doctor up the marriage certificate so she would say that she was 18 so they could get married. And the reason they got married was because they felt like if he was married to her and if he said he thought that she was 18, that he wouldn't be charged if someone found out she was pregnant until they were able to get the abortion and get it annulled.
Okay, because I'd always heard that rumor that R. Kelly married Aaliyah because he had gotten her pregnant.
Yep, that's exactly what happened. And this came out of his mouth. I could take a lie detector test to this. This is what he told me, specifically told me.
Okay. I mean, you cleared out literally a decades-old rumor.
Right.
No,
it's not a rumor.
Anyone actually.
It's the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So R. Kelly was having sex with her from what age? 14, 15?
Honestly, I'm not really sure the age, but I definitely know when they got married, she was 15. So If she was pregnant, I mean, I'm imagining at least 14, you know? So
I remember seeing an interview with Dame Dash, who had dated her, years later, right before she passed.
Yes.
And he even said that he had asked her about it once, and she said, "I don't want to talk about it." And that was the end of that. So
said that he would go in the living room and him and her would do sexual acts on the couch while Aaliyah was sleeping in the bedroom.
R. Kelly was having sex with Aaliyah and her mother at the same time?
That's
not the exact same time, but
that's
the
what
same
he said.
time frame?
That's what he says. Yeah. At this right now, we don't know what's true about what he says, but that's just what he said. So,
They ain't want to hear me the first time I came through with this message. Oh, but they gonna hear me this time.
No men allowed. Where you going? Hold up, wait a minute. Wait, hold up. Thanks. Wait. What the hell happened here last night?
Kaz, baby, you know what happened last night. You recorded it.
I recorded? No, all I know is I took 2 shots.
I gotta go.
It was a girl here. It was bitches.
Even being around him, he doesn't act his age. And you feel like I'm chilling with somebody I went to high school with.
Kelly flew her to New York to attend one of his shows and even paid for her hotel.
And he asked me how old I was. And I told him. And he's like, if you're really, 16, that you can tell daddy, right? And he was like, you just look about 14, 15, or 16.
Rogers, who was 19 in April, she filed a criminal complaint with the Dallas Police Department and says under their advisement, she recorded a phone call with Kelly, hoping he would admit to knowingly giving her an STD.
But what about my situation?
I don't know about no situation. I don't never talk about nothing to nobody on phone. I don't do that. I don't care what the situation is.
Rogers claims Kelly also routinely locked her in a van.
The first time I was left in the car for a total of 8 hours that night, and the child lock was on.
Damn it! Hey! Somebody! Hey! Sir! You see those keys there? Sir? Oh, screw you!
Dummy! You big dummy! You big dummy! You big dummy! You big
big cold-blooded dummy. You big dummy, see what you did? Oh, no, you big dummy. Oh, no, you big dummy. You dummy! You big dummy. You're a big dummy there. I'm not kidding you. You're a big dummy. Dummy. Listen to her, dummy. You dummy, you bigger dummy than my dummy. Dummy.
Get the bag. Get the bag. Y'all niggas know what it is. You know we get the bag. And you know we get the bag. And you know I gets the bag. We get the bag. Too big. Look at the whip. Look at the whip. Check out the wrist. Check out the wrist. Walk in the club. Walk in the club. Already lit. Already lit. Got niggas on wait. Hold up. Hold up. Got bitches on go. Come on, come on. Got perp out a pound. Perp out a pound. So you know we gon' blow. You know we gon' blow. She throwing pussy, so I'm throwing money. Bend it over, now she putting it on me. Left a man to come a VIP. Nigga looking like he wanna run up on me. Just in case 100,000 on me. One for calling, that's 100 homies. 20 bitches out the club and take them to the crib and in the whole party there. And you know we get the bag. No grocery, we really get the bag. Pull up in the phone, hop up with a phone, hit the mall and pop tags. When a nigga was a young boy, all I thought about was getting the cash. Yeah, nigga getting the money now, so you know a nigga gon' brag. Still keep it hood, counts all good, dreams still on side. Bank account need to work out cause it's so fat. And you know we get the bag. You know we get the bag.
You know, if you take me right now, because it's my birthday. I've been in the business 30 years. I'm about to be 51, and I'm talking about hours, my nigga.
It was very obvious to me where a lot of Tasha K's narratives were coming from, and the fact that a lot of these supporters were gravitating toward a lot of these narratives as well, without realizing how it's making Robert Kelly look and the associations they're having with these people who are federal informants. But then when I see all these backdoor conversations, the fact that these people coming out telling these stories can't even stay in tune with each other, it was obvious people conspired together to keep up the confusion amongst the supporters. I watched them align themselves with these alleged accusers and then continue to feed certain narratives to their audience, and people wondered why I prefer to use Patreon when I really need to send out specific messages, considering some of these people know very well all of these individuals involved in this are watching, are actively doing whatever it takes to keep their narratives rolling, and obviously pointing all the blame towards Robert Kelly and absolving themselves from the guilt they participated in helping to manufacture this case against this man. Now let's take Azriel Clary. If you looked at the playlist I provided to you on YouTube with her, there's clear discrepancies with the stories being given, and the fact that they needed these new individuals to come in to set out these narratives and continue to paint this picture and overlook all the things that happened in the past that is bleeding onto the fraudulent activities we see playing out on public platforms and the mysterious behavior we see going on with this man's music. People again overlook me telling you the beef between these parents and the entourage members and all these individuals trying to make their opportunities work off of Robert Kelly's misfortunes, even playing into the government's bullshit allegations and aligning their family members next to these accusers in order to facilitate future jobs. It should be clear why no one could logically point out how these people are obviously admitting to contributing to delinquency of this alleged minor while playing this sob story in your face. So that would lead anybody with common sense to the conclusion that obviously these people have committed crimes themselves, and maybe whatever arrangements they have going on behind the scenes is why they decided to come forward, considering we saw how they obviously did not like how they were being portrayed in these docuseries after the fact, after they thought they were going to be so famous after them. We saw how they continued to stay in tune with all the bloggers and all the bullshit going on. We saw all the bloggers aligning themselves with these accusers and how they obviously helped to influence a shift in their point of view from beginning to now. And now we see that everybody wants to catch amnesia and wondering why these people had a sudden change of heart when 1 minute they publicly said they were not victims, then turn around and flip the script after all these people set into motion all these games, all these this person did that, trying to take the public's attention off of the real corruption going on behind the scenes. What do I mean? Just think about the fact that I've specifically said who's referring these people to Robert Kelly. Why aren't they vetting these people? Or is it okay for them to bring these suspect people around them, and as the government lays out, they try to intimidate and coerce them, even including them in fraudulent activity and other incriminating acts, just to get them to play along with their bullshit narratives. And I say that with all confidence because not only did we see Azriel exhibit this behavior, we saw multiple people obviously flip right in our face. And we saw the actions that led up to it, including these people who came out with these original allegations, stirring the pot. And again, as the government presented, put all the blame on Robert Kelly while everybody overlooked all the RICO activities that should have been pointed out while everybody was so fixated on this blogger and that blogger.
Kissing me and stuff, and just guess the oral sex came in.
I know Rob, our last conversation that I had with him in Chicago, you know, he inspired me and told me, Bear, just do what you want to do, what makes you happy. He told me to continue to pursue my dreams, pursue whatever I want to pursue. And that's really all that I would be able to do.
All of this, you're going to see this in future testimony, but Azriel knows where everything is. When I say the tape, she knows who's who. She knows where the bank accounts are, where the money is. She knows who's using who. Not seen what we've been trying to show you, that you've been brainwashed. But once she watched that documentary and she read the emails that I sent over to her, that he was sending to Joycelyn, telling Joycelyn the same things that he told her, hiding other tapes for Azriel, just like London on the Track's mom was doing, Cheryl, I forgot her last name, Cheryl Mack or whatever. And so I'm trying to tell you without telling you too much, because like I said, this is a federal case, and I've even helped out the feds with all the information that I've been given. So I was working with the Department, was it the Department of State? Homeland Security, one of them damn please. Homeland Security, my lawyers were to hand them over everything that we had received.
Sorry, no, don't say nothing to me, don't say nothing to me. Do not say anything to me. Joy is in jail for assault. So I feel so sorry for the both of you. Don't say anything other to me. I feel bad for you. I know, yes you do. You do. You knew I was coming up here to get Joy and you lied to her. You lied to her. Yep. I'm sorry for you. I'm sorry for you, Bear. I'm sorry for you. I am so sorry for you. Oh, it's Bear. It's done. It's done, Bear. It's done. It's over. It's over. You may not even make it to trial. I'm so sorry for you. I'm sorry. I really did love you. And you lied to me, and you used me, and you played me. Yes, you did, Bear. Yes, you did, Bear. Bye.
No men allowed. Where you going? Hold up, wait a minute. Wait, hold up. X. Wait. What the hell happened here last night?
Cows, baby, you know what happened last night. You recorded it.
I recorded? No, all I know is I took 2 shots.
I gotta go.
It was a girl here. It was bitches.
Even being around him, he doesn't act his age. And you feel like I'm chilling with somebody I went to high school with.
Kelly flew her to New York to attend one of his shows and even paid for her hotel.
And he asked me how old I was. And I told him. And he's like, you know, if you're really, 16, that you can tell daddy, right? And he was like, you just look about 14, 15, or 16.
Rogers, who was 19. In April, she filed a criminal complaint with the Dallas Police Department and says under their advisement, she recorded a phone call with Kelly, hoping he would admit to knowingly giving her an STD.
But what about my situation? I don't know about no situation. I don't never talk about nothing to nobody on phone. I don't do that. I don't care what the situation is.
Rogers claims Kelly also routinely locked her in a van.
The first time I was left in the car for a total of 8 hours that night, and the child lock was on.
Damn it! Hey! Somebody! Hey! Sir! You see those keys there? Sir? Oh, screw you!
Dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big cold-blooded dummy. You big dummy, see what you did? Oh, no, you big dummy. Oh, no, you big dummy. You dummy. You big dummy. You're a big dummy there. I'm not kidding you. You're a big dummy. Dummy. Listen to a dummy. You dummy, you bigger dummy than my dummy. Dummy.
Get the bag. Get the bag. Y'all niggas know what it is. You know we get the bag. And you know we get the bag.